Hello folks, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to Dave's Man Cave. I'm your host Dave. Guys, got another fantastic video for you today. I definitely have you spoiled, guys, on this channel, as well as myself, and as well as probably half the population here. But guys, yeah, another fantastic video. Again, I'm joined by James. As you know from the thumbnail, guys, it's the Star Wars Chewbacca Hottoys figure from A New Hope. So without further ado, roll that intro and let's get into this video. Well, folks, I'm excited for this one. We're going back to the OG Star Wars, which is kind of what I set out to do when I was kind of starting to collect this kind of line of figures and stuff like that. That we were going this route. We're going down with the Star Wars, and I have to say, James, this is a big box.
It is, yeah. Well, he's a big guy, so
he's a big guy, but it is a big box. Yeah. I was actually surprised when I just took it out there. Actually, the shipper box, it actually came in the original shipper box as well, guys. So a huge thank to Chris again. Chris, you know who you are. You're like a member of the family and a part of this channel as well. Like some of the figures that we show wouldn't be possible without yourself as well, and sourcing some of the figures for me. So a huge thank you to yourself, Chris. Really appreciate it. Thanks very much. Anyway, guys, today joined by James. How are you, buddy?
I'm good, thanks. Very good.
It is very good to see you again.
And all things Star Wars once again, wonderful.
All things Star Wars again, yeah. We kind of went on a bit of a Star Wars kind of buzz there the last couple of
an enjoyable one too,
yeah. We got into it there, yeah.
Now today we have everyone's favourite Wookiee.
Today, yeah. I have to say, he is actually nearly in every film too, I think.
He is,
if I'm not mistaken. He is, yeah. Yeah, guys, without further ado, we got the Star Wars. We got the Chewbacca from Hottoys, and it's the MMS262. If I'm not mistaken, it's the MMS262, which you can see down here. Anyway, guys, we'll crack on, I suppose, and we'll show you the front of the box. A little bit of dust on it. That's no harm. So, front of the box, guys. We got Chewie himself, picture of Chewie himself, of course, holding the classic crossbow. You got the belt then thrown across his shoulder, which is classic just for Chewie, isn't it? Crossbow, yeah, crossbow and shoulder kind of belt. That was it. Front of the box, guys, going down. We got your Star Wars logo there. Then it's done in the silver kind of imprinted kind of on top of the box itself, and the classic the black with the kind of grey. And then you got your MMS262 there, and your Chewbacca. You got your Hottoys logo then down the bottom. Again, yeah, classic Star Wars actually boxes. They seem to do all kind of stick to the same theme, don't they, so far? Anyway, that we've noticed with the Star Wars boxes.
These lines, yeah. Thing onto itself.
Go around the side, guys. Again, you got not much going on the side. Just kind of blank there, just with your Star Wars kind of logo just down here at the bottom. That's it. Around the back, then you kind of just got your right up there. It's kind of upside down now at this moment. That's just the way it's put in. But you got your classic then, just your people responsible for the video and the figure itself, and the Hottoys and warning labels and stuff like that. And again, then go around the other side again, just a classic Star Wars. Down the bottom, we got your Star Wars logo, and then up the top, I think it's just the same, just a classic Star Wars logo. Yeah. So that's it, guys. The box is pretty much simple, pretty much an original Hottoys kind of box, what they did back in the day. Yeah, not much you can say about the box, James. The only opinions, just a picture of the figure, really, and
keeping that uniform line going. With the boxing, you know.
Yeah, I suppose if you wanted to put them all, if you were that way box collector, like, you know, all of them on the shelf would probably look pretty well together, like.
I mean, I'm all for that, you know, that if they're working on a particular line and they produce a certain style of boxes, it is actually nice to keep it uniform, because some people are picky about that, you know. As you say, if they do wish to put the box behind the figure standing, it is nice to have a uniform kind of display.
Yeah, it is actually, yeah.
You know?
But you know what I think we should do, James?
But we don't care about uniform display of boxes.
No.
Not here.
So we're going to shut the hell up, guys, and open this guy up and get into him, because I am damn excited to see what this fella looks like. Guys, just bear in mind, guys, it is an old figure. Okay, just before we actually get into this. So without further ado, James, let's get into the video. Okay, folks. So as I was saying there, let's have a look and see what this guy comes with. Oh yes, we got here where we come down to the original Star Wars, guys.
These inlays are beautiful done.
They are actually, to say. They also done a great job actually on these inlays.
I like the repetition of this part, because I think they just look lovely. You really pop when you open up.
Yeah. So guys, we got the purple background there. Because the stars, the night sky, as they say. We got the Millennium Falcon kind of a blueprint, kind of just in the background. And you got Chewie himself, which actually looks fantastic, just in this picture alone. And then of course then we got a hand. Of course, where's Chewie without hand? The hand down here beside him. A couple of pictures here. They aren't actually seem to be imprinted on it. You got your Star Wars logo down the bottom. And then there's Chewbacca. So yeah, absolutely fabulous. Yeah, the colour really pops as soon as you take off from the black and the grey, and then you're hitting the purple, like, so.
It's very vibrant all of a sudden.
Yeah.
You take the front box off.
It does indeed. Yeah, it looks absolutely fantastic though, guys. So let's get this out. It'll make a great little poster, actually.
It would, lovely, yeah.
You could actually frame it if you want. Whoa, this guy is big. He is a big guy. He's a monster. Actually, James, you were right. Before we even opened it, he was a monster.
Chewie is tall, very tall.
Yeah.
Chewie's over 7 foot.
Yeah, so guys, just getting them out of the box. Of course, we have the classic clamshell here. We'll just move these out of the way. Push them over. He is actually a monster, yeah. Peter Mayhew that played him as well. He's very tall.
Yes,
very
indeed.
tall guy, yeah.
Peter Mayhew.
Yeah.
He's over 7 foot tall. He's ideal to play him.
This guy looks fantastic, guys. It's like having Bigfoot here in your table. Even the size of the belt, like.
Yeah.
You know. So yeah, let's get everything out here. Even if, of course, you can't remember what's a Wookiee without his comb.
That's it.
You know. So we'll get everything out here, guys. We'll take a look exactly what he comes with, and I don't think I've ever seen a bigger crossbow, rather than real life myself. Headset, the whole lot. Yeah, we'll get them out here. That's the classic spare pegs, which is fantastic, especially for a figure so old. We got the extra hands, which feel like a small dog. We got the figure himself, which again feels like a small dog. I don't know what to feed this thing now.
I don't know what to feed it as well.
What to feed it?
Yeah.
Yeah. I presume he eats like like the rest of us. Whatever he can get his hands on, maybe small children. Who knows? Never actually said. But yeah, guys, that's it. Pretty much simple kind of box. Doesn't come with that much accessories, but it comes exactly what Chewie actually comes with, you know. So yeah, it's pretty much that's it. It's kind of pretty much his accessories. You got the bag. You got exactly what we have laid out here. The headset, which of course would be great actually if you had the Jazz Inc. Millennium Falcon cockpit with the headset on. I'd say it actually looks fabulous there. You know, him hand together. Sadly, they're not making anymore. It's not available, like, you know. So, plus I'd say it's damn expensive now at this stage as well. Like, so it'd be nice actually to pick up now and put him in it. Like, but yeah, that looks absolutely fantastic, guys. So let's let's go through the accessories and stuff together. Okay, guys, so going by the old classic Star Wars Hottoys kind of base here. Again, we got the crotch grabber as well. So nice thing about this crotch grabber is it seems to be able to go in any particular place you want it. Like, so, you know, you want to put them out here to the side or into the middle. Maybe it doesn't go in the middle because it's too big. But yeah, it just clips into wherever you kind of want it. So you want to bang on kind of the middle there, you just stick it in. And it clips in there, just like so. Again, as I said, guys, you can move it left or right or up or down or maybe forward or back, whatever you kind of want it. Classic, simple Hottoys base. Kind of pity actually didn't put a light in it that would actually light up the floor. Would have been nice, a nice little touch. Again, going back to something kind of maybe the likes of the modern suit, Batman or the Supergirl. Actually, I have to say I love them bases though.
Fantastic.
Love them bases, yeah. That's the base anyway, guys. As I said, you got the Star Wars logo there across the front, the classic nameplate there with a Chewbacca then just run across it. And again, it's kind of raised on the flat metallic kind of a metal background. Nice bit of paint wash on it and stuff like that. A little bit of wear and tear on it and stuff. So yeah, nice little addition. Then, guys, you got this satchel, which I have to say, it's actually huge, isn't it?
Yeah, it's done very well.
Yeah, done very well actually. Fairly light, but these are actually metal James, and they do actually come out.
It's interesting, they actually do removable.
Yeah, they are actually removable, which is I would actually hate to be putting them all in. But yeah, and then we got the satchel itself, which well, you have your little leather straps. I'm not going to open it.
Beautifully reproduced.
Yeah, it is actually. Yeah, because these buckles are damn so small, and I have big clumsy fingers, so.
Very taken by the the intricate work that these guys do in Hottoys.
Yeah, you can see the detail in it there, guys. Kind of, I presume this is actually pure leather.
Probably, it could very well be.
I'm not too sure. Yeah, I think it actually maybe. Yeah, it actually smells like leather. Yeah. Smells like leather. That's his satchel anyway. Of course, that'll go over his shoulder. I'll bring his arm out there now in 2 seconds. And then we got his hands. His two spare hands. So as I said, they're like small puppies. They'd be like, do you ever see the film Critters? Something like that. So, or actually, you've been a Star Trek fan as well. The old what you call it, the bubble things that's on the Enterprise. Took over the Enterprise. You know. Pair of hands on it, but detail him is fantastic actually. Rock solid though, rock solid fingers, like, so you'll have no problem gripping stuff like these. And of course with the hair and stuff on it, of course you can brush it then. But the hair on it, I have to say, is done very well, very well. Of course you kind of have the hands then as well, classic Chewy hands, the hairy palms and stuff like that. That's like very well done. Extremely well done actually, and you can see the shading in the fur from the black kind of to the brown and kind of, in between. They get the lighter brown and stuff like that coming through as well. So yeah, absolutely fantastic. You got the left and the right. Again, it's just hard to see the fingers. You can see the nails there and stuff like that. To give it an idea of what they look like. Absolutely fantastic, guys. Fantastic. Hairy palms. And then again, guys, I suppose then actually we'll have his headset there, which will be very fragile. The classic headset he actually has in the Millennium Falcon. And it doesn't actually plug into anything. I don't know if it does actually. I don't know if he else actually has something to plug into on this. His diorama. But yeah, then again, just a classic headset, simple. Very fragile though, so I wouldn't go stretching it kind of too much. The band doesn't seem to, so it's one size kind of. It fits just over the head. Himself and hand, they can yap away to each other. Very well done, nice little accessory they threw in there. They probably didn't have to, but they did. And then, guys, of course, we got the classic Chewy crossbow, which is absolutely fantastic. What's Chewy without his crossbow? I think actually even Han in the latest Star Wars actually fell in love with it too, didn't he?
Yeah, got to use it really probably the first time.
Yeah, as I said, I got to get me one of these.
Yeah.
You can understand now why Chewie uses it.
It was a weapon of choice for Chewbacca.
Yeah. But great detail in it, and not a lot of weather in it, kind of just black plastic. At the time, kind of Hottoys probably didn't really focus too much on the weather, but you can see a little bit of colour and stuff in it. Yeah, fantastic detail. And as I said, it's not there's no real weathering and stuff or wear and tear kind of on it, which is a kind of slight shame. They kind of just didn't really go all the way, but as I said, it is an old figure, so back in the day that's probably the way things were done. You got the little strings and stuff that actually go around it as well. So yeah, that's a classic Chewie crossbow. As I said, everything is in working order. You got your real tension there in the string and stuff like that. So yeah, classic Chewie. So that's our crossbow, and that's it now for the accessories, guys. So straight on. Oh, and then again, of course, you get the comb then.
Handy to have, actually. Yeah, just give it a little brush down every so often, just to straighten them up a bit.
Yeah, kind of put it down whatever way you kind of want.
Yeah, very good.
So they throw in that brush as well, which is actually pretty cool. So without further ado, guys, let's get Chewie himself out here and take a closer look. Okay, guys, just taking a look at Chewie there himself. I have to say, he does look fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. D James.
He looks business here. Yeah, Chewie, love it. This is the first time I've ever seen it in hand, so.
Says myself. It only took, what, 4 days, 22 hours and 62 minutes. 52 minutes to push it here.
Yeah, I'm enjoying taking it in. It's really nice.
Yeah, no, he is class.
Yeah.
I have to say, it's my first time I've seen actually Chewie in person himself, and yeah, I'm chuffed with it. So guys, let's zoom and take a closer look anyway. We'll take a closer look there at the head sculpt, and as you can see there, you can kind of just make out his eyes there, the teeth, the mouth, the little nose. Like, he looks so cute there. He is menacing. Like, trust me guys, you don't want to mess with this fella. If you haven't seen the movie, you definitely know you don't want to mess with this fella. You don't want to make him angry. And yeah,
you don't cheat at board games with him. If you know, you know.
You can see the head, like, you know. Oh, sorry guys, poor Chewie impression there, but no, definitely don't cheat. But yeah, he looks absolutely fantastic. The face sculpt's kind of in behind all that hair and stuff. He looks brilliant, I have to say. And he's kind of a fairly light kind of figure too. There's not that much weight to him. Like, you'd probably be expecting him, you know, when you take him out of the box to be heavy. But he's not. I have to say, he's kind of fairly light. It's a good thing as well, because he is a tall figure. Like, he is really tall. I don't know exactly how high he is in inches and thing. I don't actually have a tape measure here beside me. I thought I did. So I can't actually tell you exactly how tall he is, but I'd say he's taller than a normal 1/6 scale figure.
Yeah, that would be proportionally correct.
Yeah, I'd say he's bang on. Yeah, bang on, proportionally correct, as you were saying out. Bang on. Yeah, well, I suppose we'll probably put maybe a Han Solo when he's standing beside a Han Solo or someone else. Like, you definitely see the kind of the height difference in him. He's definitely taller anyway. So anyway, guys, going down from the head sculpt, as you can see the different colours and the fours, as I said, like, it's really well done. Actually, I have to say, for an old figure, it's extremely well done. It'd be interesting now to check out the new 2.0 kind of Chewie that comes with the C-3PO and the backpack.
Yeah.
From the third kind of original installment. But yeah, as you can see, then go from the head down. As you can see the teeth, the lips and stuff like that. Then go down, you kind of have a darker tone. And the body down here. You see it kind of goes from the light brown down to the dark brown, and then back to the brown then again. The arms, of course, we did put the bowcaster in his hands there, so just to make him look that iconic shot, like, you know. That's absolutely fantastic looking. You can see it there. Of course, the satchel then, of course, going over the shoulder and stuff and down. And of course, you got the arms then as well, the hair down to the arms. As I said, you're going to go from the different shades of the brown to the black, kind of back to the brown again. It's the light and the brown as well. It's actually very well done, James, isn't it? It's very well done.
Done a very nice job.
And then as you go down to the chest, like, it's just pure all hair, like. all hair, the figure, like, so it's grand. It's kind of like a whole kind of suit. So as you're going down then, the body down to the legs, of course you can see from the back. Now you do get the comb with it, so you can kind of, you know, leave it as hairy or kind of, you know, whatever you want it to kind of do yourself.
Yeah.
Whatever
Around
look,
it, whatever way you want to have
if you wanted a knee kind of look, you know, kind of his wedding suit or something like that. You know, you can brush them all kind of flat and make them all kind of nice and neat, but he was always rough, kind of chewy anyway, and that's the way he's meant to be, hair sticking out here, there and everywhere, like he's a hairy creature.
Yeah.
As I said, then going down the legs again guys, we got the different tones and the browns and the fur and stuff like that going down. And it's very well done that actually the hair doesn't even fall out, like,
yeah,
you know,
it's very secure, yeah.
It's not coming out like in your hand, and you know that you know eventually over time that I'd say that, you know, the figure would end up bald.
And the quality of it feels good actually.
It does. It feels really stiff, guys. Really stiff. So you'd have no harm on this guy standing up on his own, like, you know, absolutely not. You know, so he's absolutely perfect. And of course, then as you're going down, we have the satchel then just thrown across the shoulder, down just sitting off the hip. And then going down to the feet, which you can't really see much of, guys. So I'll try and bottle in here and kind of show you maybe the toes and stuff like that. But you can see the toes there with the nails and kind of stuff here. Kind of like just flat toes with just kind of little rivets there on top. And underneath there, of course, you got just the flat feet. Just there. See the logos and stuff there, isn't it? So yeah, guys, that's Chewy. I suppose, as I said, like, you do get a little brush to go with him, so you can kind of mess around with him and volley him up and kind of mess his hair kind of whatever way you want it. Or I think the only time I kind of seen Chewy kind of dressed up, I think, was the time he was getting the medal off Leia.
Which didn't even get. Unfortunately. Unfortunately.
That you mentioned it.
He wasn't given one, unfortunately.
Oh, he wasn't actually. No.
That wasn't made right till the very last movie.
That's right, yeah. Yeah, true. That's what you mentioned it, actually, yeah. Yeah, absolutely fantastic. Fantastic figure, guys. As I said, no, it's not much an accessory wise, just a spare pair of hands, the bowcaster and the satchel. Of course, then with his leather kind of satchel. With the arm going across there and stuff like that. So. Yeah, I have to say, just the way the four is done, absolutely fantastic. Like, I have to say, I love the figure. I think he's well worth picking up. I'd say that, I guarantee you now they'll probably knock this out of the park with the 2.0 version, but I'm absolutely chuffed with it. I think it's absolutely fantastic. James, your thoughts on it?
Yeah, I love it. This is the first time, obviously, I've seen it so in person, so I do think I didn't know what to expect, but certainly it looks lovely. I think it looks great. Yeah. I am a fan of Chewbacca as a character anyway, you know, and
what a Star Wars without Chewie.
Well, we talk about great partnerships and stuff like that, and friendships and movies and stuff like that, and you know, Han Solo and Chewbacca, they go hand in hand. You know, literally it is the two pals. You know,
definitely.
You have each other's back, certainly. You have, you know.
Yeah, like the Ant and Deca.
Great partnerships over the years in TV and movies, and this is certainly one of them.
The Danny Glover and Mel Gibson.
An iconic combination.
Yeah.
You know, Chewbacca and Han Solo. So.
Yeah, the classic duo, like, you know.
No doubt, some very much cult favourites.
Yeah. Without doubt. Like, I'm totally chuffed to get them. Like, you know, as I said, like an OG kind of Star Wars myself, and what is an OG collection without a Han and Chewie in it? You know, it's not, basically. You know, you can have your Luke and you can have your Vader, but you need a Han and Chewie in your collection somewhere along the line. You do need a Han and Chewie. It is, it's the classic Star Wars. But yeah, I have to say, it's absolutely fantastic. Like the way the milk and stuff is going, and you kind of see it right in there to the teeth. And so, as I said, like the black, the hair, the nose, then you got them eyes as well. Yeah, he's bang on. Absolutely bang on. I have to say, I'm loving it. I say, guys, not much accessories. It's kind of all kind of suit.
That's Chewbacca that's what Chewbacca carries.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah, plain and simple. Yeah, he just has his satchel there with a couple of grenades or whatever in it, and you know, whatever he does have in his satchel. Apple, banana, maybe.
Sandwiches,
yeah. A couple of ham sandwiches or something like that.
Yeah.
maybe again he's a vegetarian, you know, I don't know. But beast of a guy, and I have to say, I absolutely love him. Yeah, just judging by the, as I said, like the forward and stuff like that. Just go around the back, guys. I didn't show you the back either. As I said, like you can see like the kind of 4 tones going the whole way down the back and stuff like that. You know, he's absolutely fantastic. As I said, you can kind of mess with the hair, kind of whatever way you want. Probably not that straight anyway at the back, but yeah, get the satchel there and stuff like that. Like as I said, that's. James just said it there, pointed it out. Guys, that's Chewie. You know, absolutely fantastic figure. Fantastic figure. Absolutely fantastic. So that's it, guys, I suppose. And as I say, guys, you just have the stand, I think, which he doesn't really need anyway. But as I said, he is a big guy as well. Like, so just to show you, kind of standing on it. You know, he's that's kind of just Chewie on his base. So you don't really need his base. I probably won't put him in the base. Then again, we'll see anyway. But yeah, he still looks nothing without. Not saying that he looks nothing. I mean, he looks fantastic. But you definitely need his sidekick beside him. Definitely. Even a C-3PO or an R2-D2, you know, even beside him. But yeah, he looks fantastic. Even a Leia, actually. Absolutely fantastic, guys. I am totally chuffed with it. James, your overall thoughts on the figure? And
great, yeah, love it.
Yeah.
One of my favourite characters from Star Wars, and Hottoys again done a fantastic job here, reproducing them into 1/6 scale.
Yeah, I think they've knocked it out.
Really nice. I think that, you know, like his features, you know, when you look at it, it is Chewie, you know. They've recreated the features very, very well, you know.
Yeah.
This particular version is one of the best versions that Hottoys have done of Chewbacca. Obviously, we've got the 2.0 coming down the line, but this is a very good version of him.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's fantastic, actually.
There's nothing wrong if you happen to have this one in your collection and you don't even get the 2.0, and this is actually a fantastic one.
Yeah.
You know, so I'm very happy with this one anyway.
Yeah, I'm chuffed with it anyway. Yeah. Delighted to have it in the collection. As I said, it's been a long time coming, but it's one I've been chasing for a while, and I managed to pick him up at a great price. So he is kind of pretty hard actually to come by too, and if you're looking for him, you're gonna be prepared, like, to kind of pay the high price unless you go for the 2.0 version. But I'd say the 2.0 would look great with the backpack now and the C-3PO on the back. But yeah, I'm absolutely chuffed, guys. It's old school, it's Chewie, it's my Star Wars, it's yeah, fantastic. That's all I can say. Absolutely awesome, lovely the figure. Yeah, that's all I can really say about it, guys. Well, I don't normally score figures like that, but like, this is nearly bang on 10 out of 10. Like, as I said, he doesn't come up much, he never did. As I said, he's pure, plain and simple. It's Chewie, and that's Chewie, and that's it. Like, but I have to say, a nice little touch, even with the belt and all the individual things, so you can take them out, and you know, you could have one or two missing if you wanted to, and kind of a battle damaged effect if you really wanted to go kind of that way. But no, he's absolutely brilliant, I have to say. Brilliant. Maybe slightly knock the mark off, maybe for a little bit of weathering, maybe on the crossbow or the bowcaster. But other than that, it's fantastic, absolutely fantastic. Yeah, totally chuffed with it, guys. Delighted to have it in the collection. But again, guys, this channel is nothing without views, and you know, it's your views and stuff like that that allows me to make this channel grow, and obviously make the channel grow. So if you could just scroll down a little bit, guys, and tap your finger on that like. Maybe hit that subscribe if you like what you see on the channel, and as I said, we got hundreds of videos there now, so we're flying. And again, it's all thanks to you guys, so I really appreciate that. So if you can, you're liking the video on your way out, please hit that like and subscribe. I'd much appreciate it. Nothing else to add, James, on that there? No.
Well, we're very happy with the co-pilot of one of the greatest starships ever, Millennium Falcon. So yeah, brilliant, loving it. Another great figure,
and not even that, just a great friend.
Thumbs up.
Yeah,
brilliant.
Absolutely. Right, guys, we'll leave it there, and we shall catch you all in the next video soon. Peace God, all the best, take care, thanks, guys.